Hi everyone, greetings from Fukuoka Foreign Language College. Thanks for coming today to hear from us. I guess everyone is interested to hear about higher study in Japan. So I am here today to lighten up on that. My name is Anjali Tuladar. I am one of the overseas marketing staff from Fflc. Let's begin. I would like to talk about our college. Fflc is one of the oldest renowned colleges in Japan with 119 years of history. Once it was a Japanese nursing school. Right now, international students are studying along with Japanese students. As it's a vocational college, you will be awarded with associate degree if you complete studying 2 years, equivalent to 1,700 hours of study. So far, we have 500 international students from 52 countries. You will have a diverse environment while studying here. Also, multilingual teachers, staffs are available for guiding you whenever you need. We have frequent activities for our international students besides main study. It includes exchange activities with Japanese students studying in university, schools, and at Fflc. We also introduce part-time work to our students while studying here. Students can work 28 hours per week during regular class schedule. However, during long break like summer vacation, winter vacation, and spring vacation, students can work 40 hours per week. Career support service is also available for students who are searching for full-time placement in Japanese companies. Of course, there are some terms and conditions to follow for that. Here are a few photos of our college. Now, I would like to talk about the location of Fflc. It's located in Fukuoka under Kyushu Island. Have anyone heard about Fukuoka? If no, then here are a few facts. It's known as the gateway to Kyushu, open to Asia. Fukuoka is ranked as the 7th best city in the world for the quality of life. It only takes 10 minutes to travel from downtown to airport. This metropolitan city is abundant with beautiful nature, rich traditions, and long history. Now, I want to talk about the living cost in Fukuoka. As you will be coming here as a student, you will also think about saving money while studying and doing part-time work. It will help you to settle down here smoothly. Of course, you can have fun besides study and work, but you need money for that, right? So choose your next destination wisely in order to avoid further difficulties. You can see here the income in Fukuoka and Tokyo is almost same, but the expenditure of Tokyo is much more comparing to Fukuoka. As Tokyo is the world's most expensive city, the rent in Tokyo is high. In comparison, you can save more in Fukuoka. Here are a few visual sights of our city. We have Japanese language course for 1 year, 1.5 years, and 2 years. We have other vocational courses such as international business course, career course, hotel and tourism hospitality course, and advanced study course for 1 year and 2 years. After graduation, you can either enroll for other vocational programs or can find university to study further. Also, you can work for Japanese companies if you have the eligibility to do so. This is our fee structure. For 1 year course from April or October, tuition fee is 761,000 Japanese yen. For 1.5 year course and 2 year course, first year tuition fee is 816,000 Japanese yen. Please note that the fee may change based on school's decision, so it's better to contact us further while you are in enrollment process. And here is the accommodation fee structure. For single room, 6-month dormitory fee is 359,980 Japanese yen. For share room, 6-month dormitory fee is 216,300 Japanese yen. Other than regular study, we have many events every year. FFLC has an adventure club where we arrange different types of activities for our students. Most of the events are free of cost, so if you have time, you can join and have fun. I think this is very rare in Japan in terms of Japanese language institution. You may not find that many activities in other schools. Let's contact FFLC. Allow us to help you to fulfill your dreams. Contact us and get ready to go for higher study at FFLC in Japan. We are eagerly waiting for you. Do you have any questions for us?
学費のところをもう一度見たいですけど、大丈夫ですか？
はい。Can you see
見えます。
はい、見えます。
Thank you. どのコース入りたいですか
2年コースですね。
2年コースは、4月からあります。
Is there any sponsorship required to support my visa or something before except the JLPTN2?
You don't need to have JLPTN2 for Japanese language course.
Oh.
The JLPTN2 is actually for the other course like vocational courses. We have other courses.
Oh, so I don't need to show off my JLPT certificate or something, right?
No, you don't need to. So if you have, you can. So it's better. If you have N5 or N4, it's better. But it's not mandatory to show the certificate.
And is there any sponsorship required to help my application then?
Yes, while applying, you need to show your financial sponsor, your parents or your relatives. Required. For 2-year course, around 15.
15, 1 5.
1 5.
Oh, 1 5. Yes. And is there any scholarship there?
We have a scholarship from second year, not for the first year students, and it's from Jasso and others. It's for second year students only.
Is there any age limit to apply?
Minimum 18, maximum.
We have minimum age limit that is 18 years old, and maximum we don't have. Anyone can apply.
Is there any visa requirements to people from Latin America?
Yes, for students visa, for studying here, you need to apply student visa. We will support for the application.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
And I was wondering, is there a chance that we can apply for a scholarship inside this university?
We have only scholarship after entering our school, like for second year students. We don't have for before entering or for the first year students.
Oh, okay, only for second year students then.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If we complete 1.5 year course, which is from October, what certificate will we get?
You will get a graduation certificate of 1.5 years.
Okay, and will that help if I want to pursue my education in some other college in Japan after that, like vocational colleges or graduation colleges?
Yes, you can apply for the further study with that certificate. During the learning period, you will be preparing for JLPT also. So you will appear in exam and get into certificate, and you can apply for the other college and universities. Yes.
Hello. One question. What is the deadline to apply for the April course? either the 1 year or the 2 year course.
Okay. May I know which country are you from?
My country is Colombia, from Latin America.
It will be mid of November.
Mid-November. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is the language course different than the ones on slide 11, or is it additional to them?
You mean to say the short course, 150-hour course, or you are asking about the courses we have?
No, the 150 hours course, is it together with any of those, or is it separate?
Oh, to apply for the Japanese language program, you need to study 150 hours back from your country. But there are exceptions, like if you are already graduated from the university, like a bachelor degree graduate holder, then you don't need to you don't need to study for the 150 hours. Other than that, you have to study 150 hours of Japanese language because it's an immigration mandatory requirements.
Oh, okay, I understand that. Okay, yeah, I thought was like a language only course. Okay, thank you.
No, you have to study it from back in your country. Okay, few more questions came here in the chat room, so I will reply one by one. So, okay, what's the first question? Okay, is there any age limit? There is no age limit. So people from 18 years old, like at least you have to be 18 years old until whatever it is, you can apply for our program. But you have to have at least high school graduation to that. Okay, what are the visa requirements? So visa requirements depends on the country you belong to. Like if you let us know the country, then we can let you know what are the documents you need. Based on the countries, the documents varies. Okay, to apply there, is there any sponsorship needed? You have to apply for you need the financial guarantor to apply for our program. Like we have 1 year program and 2 year program and 1.5 year program. So based on which course you're gonna apply, you need to show the amount of the sponsor. So I will reply you specifically if I know which course you are looking for. So okay, thanks. So October session is here. Okay, so October session is already over. So our next intake is April, which is 2022, and the last day to apply will be within mid-November. Okay, is it possible to apply for a 1 year course then extend to 2 years? Yes, it's possible. So if you're coming to the April session, you can apply for 1 year program, and then if you need 1 more year to study, then you can extend that program. Is there any scholarship available for the international students? It's available from the 2nd year, not in the 1st year. Is there JLPT level required for the admission? For the Japanese language course, you need to have at least 150 hours. If you have a bachelor degree, then you don't need to. But other than Japanese language course, you need JLPT 2 level. But for the Japanese language course, you don't need to. Are there any ways to qualify for the scholarship? When you are in the 2nd year, there are a few bits and bobs, and you have to fulfill those things. And then based on that, you may have a scholarship exam, and then you can get that scholarship. There are a few conditions. Okay, I have a big, strong question. I am French and have the vaccination. Do you think I can join Japan for this October session student visa? Right now, we cannot say that. It's already like we are still waiting for the immigration result, and we are still waiting for the decision that what will happen for the students who are coming to the October session. So right now, we don't know. And if we know something, definitely we will let you know. Could you please give the prices in dollar? I can't hear. Okay, for the 1st year program, like if you are applying for the 1 year course, the fee in dollar should be 8,000 to 9,000 USD. And if you're applying for 1.5 year or 2 year program, the fee should be 15,000 USD. And if you are thinking about in yen, for 1 year program, it's 1 million you have to show at least. And for the 1.5 year or 2 year, you have to show 1.5 to 2 million yen at least. Do I need to speak English or Japanese? Only Japanese. When you are in Japan, so when you are in Rome, do the way Romans do. So you have to speak Japanese all the time. So when you are in Japan, you have to learn Japanese, and you have to use Japanese language. Okay, hello, how much do I need to pay in peso in Hong Kong? Okay, there is a converter in Google. So please search peso to JPY and it will come out. Okay. How much is there any scholarship for Nepali students, and what are the criteria? So scholarship will depend on I mean, it will not depend on the country. So if you are, it's only available in the second year. So in the first year, we do not have any scholarship. You have to apply by paying the tuition fee. As we are a private vocational college, we cannot offer scholarships for the first year students. Okay, please wait for, okay. Hello, what is the deadline to apply for the April, October? It's a mid-November. How many hours of class per day? It's a 4 hours a class at least, almost 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, Saturday and Sunday are holidays. In case we need a part-time job, is there support from the school and fine? We will find a part-time job for you in case if you need it. We have a part-time employment support division where you can apply for that and you can get a part-time job there. Okay, I have to apply for the visa before. Yes, all the students need to apply for the visa and we will help for that. We will ask for the documents that you need to prepare and you have to send that to us. And then we apply for the certificate of eligibility, and after 2 or 3 months, the result will come out. And then we will, if the result is positive, we will send you the original and you can apply for the student visa from your country. If I'm already working in a professional, my country, do I need sponsor? You need to show sponsor. If you are able to show yourself, then it's also fine. In COVID time, what are the requirements to enter Japan studies in 2021? We also don't know yet. So we are waiting for the decisions. So let's wait. Sorry, I joined a bit late, but may I ask, how do I apply? I have a session again. We have a presentation session again from 12:30. Please wait. Does the Duolingo hour studying in Japanese count? It doesn't count. Can I know how much scholarship will cover? There is no scholarship in the first year. After the class, are there classes in classroom, not online video? Right now, if you are in Japan, we are having physical classes, but I don't know in the October. Let's see how it goes. Can I apply for a 1-year course in October and extend my study for next year and half year? You can apply, you can extend for that. Do you offer online classes? We offer online classes limitedly based on some conditions. For October session, we don't know. Let's see how it goes. What is the requirement for the visa? Do you need? Also, same question, I already replied. Payment method, it's a bank transfer. You have to pay it by bank, through the bank, or flyware. Registration deadline increase in case Japan is still locked down. Usually we will slide the intake if you are not being able to come to Japan for your desired intake. And in case if you want to terminate your if you want to terminate your current intake and apply later, that is also possible.
I'm asking, want to know about the time period, total time duration, how much it take from applying to your institute to entry in the Japan.
How much time is needed to get the certificate of eligibility?
Yeah.
So in case if you apply for the April intake and we have to submit the documentation by beginning of December and you have to wait 2.5 months at least to get the result.
Okay, and is there any difference that we can get a visa of the 1 year if we apply in April, but we apply for winter season, then we get 1.5 years. So is there any?
Yeah, for October session, we have 1 year and 1.5 year course. For the April, we have 1 year and 2 year program.
Means anybody want to get 2-year course, and he have to apply in December.
I mean, by mid-November, because we have a deadline to follow. So you have to submit all the documents by mid-November.
Mid of November. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, you are from Nepal, right?
No, I am from India.
Okay. So we have a session coming up. So please listen to that. Like we have another presentation coming up. So I will clear everything now. So hi everyone, this is Salman from Fukuoka Foreign Language College. I have been working here since 2011. It's been a long time. I've been working here, and I was one of the graduated students from here. So after graduation, I have started working here. The previous person who presented, she was also a graduated student. So you can understand that how we are connected here. So now we're going to talk about our school, and please listen to us. So first of all, I would like to talk about our history of FFLC. It has been established in 1902, which is 119 years before. It has a long history, and before it was a nursing school, and then it became a foreign language college, and we have a lot of courses. So I will explain few features of FFLC, like we give associate degree if students are studying 2 years or 1,017 hours of study. So the courses we have 1-year courses and 2-year courses. Students who are studying 2 years or 1,700 hours of study, they're going to get an associate degree straight away. So as you can see in the screen, like we have 500 students from 52 countries, including Japanese students. So it's a kind of a diverse environment where students get to study not only Japanese, but also can make friends from different countries around the world. And also we have multilingual teachers and staffs available to support you all over. So other than studies, we have a few exchange activities, like you can have an exchange activity with Japanese students in Japan, and few other club activities where our students take part in different excursions and activities, and it's most of the time it's quite free of cost. Other than that, we have a part-time employment support division where we introduce part-time jobs to our international students. Like obviously you will be coming to Japan, and it will be hard for you to do the living things and here, so you need a living expense to cover. So if you are doing part-time job here, maybe most of your living expense you can cover, and for that we support. Also, other than that, we have a career support division. So after getting graduation from our college, we give a suggestion or we give a counseling to our students to go for a higher education or a placement. There are a few photos of FFLC classes, entrance ceremonies, like all the students are studying, different type country students are studying together. So it's a kind of a fun place to study here. So now I will talk about Fukuoka. I don't know whether you people know about Fukuoka or not. It's located in Kyushu, and Kyushu is called, Fukuoka is called a gateway of Kyushu, open to Asia, which is very easy to get an access from different countries directly. And in 2016, it was ranked 7th best city in the world in terms of quality of life by the London-based Monocle magazine. And it's a kind of a compact city, like no matter where you are, what are you doing, by 10 minutes, you can get into the downtown or in the airport. So it's a kind of, the transportation facilities and infrastructures are quite better than other cities. And Fukuoka is a mix of abundant natures and rich tradition and long history plus a modernization. So it's a mixed combination of modernization and nature. So now I'm going to talk about the living cost of Fukuoka. So if you can see the screen, like we compare Tokyo and Fukuoka, and if I tell straight, it's 30% cheaper than Tokyo or Osaka. So as you can see that the income from the part-time, like almost same, like in Tokyo, it's 140,000 yen, in Fukuoka, 120,000 yen, which is almost same. But when you see the expenditure, the cost 112,000 yen for Tokyo, where 67,000 yen in Fukuoka, it's an around expenditure. So even though you are earning same, you are getting, you saving a lot of money comparing to Tokyo. So it's a quite easy to stay here. So there are a few photos. On the top right, it's the Yamakasa Festival, and below that, it's the JR Hakata City, and the middle one is the Fukuoka City. The right top is the Hakata Canal City, and underneath, it's Fukuoka Momochi Beach, I guess, yeah. And then Hakata Bay side. So it's quite a beautiful city. So these are the courses we have right now. And right now, we are now talking about our Japanese language course, which has 1 year, 1.5 year, and 2 years. So after graduating from Japanese language course, we have international business course, which is 2 years, international career course, which is 2 years, International Hotel and Tourism Hospitality course, which is 2 years, advanced study course, 1 year and 2 years. So after getting graduation, you can go for Japanese companies to work there or hotel, or find an university to go for further studies. So other than, except Japanese language course, you have to have JLPT 2 level to go for a vocational course. But for the Japanese language course, you at least have 150 hours of study. But there are exceptions. If you have a graduation like bachelor degree, you may not need to study 150 hours. So in that time, please contact us and ask us whether you need that certification or not, and we will let you know. And these are the course fee structure. So for 1 year, which is April and October, 1.5 year, it's only October, and 2 year is in April. So for 1 year course, it's 761,000 yen. 1.5 year course is 816,000 yen for the first year. And for the next 6 months, it's 300,000. And for the 2 year, it's 816,000 yen plus 600,000 yen. So when students come, they usually pay for 1 year, and the next year they pay in installment. But sometimes, like we offer some exceptions. So in case if you need an installment inquiries, or you need to ask us whether you need to pay for 1 year or not, we can consider that. So get back to us and we will let you know. And if you're staying in the dormitory fee will be added later. I will explain the dormitory fee structure later on. So these are the dormitory structure. So right now we have one dormitory, and it's quite near to the school, which is just 5 to 10 minutes by bicycle. And it's a very good place to live because all the country students are living here together. So you have a diverse environment inside there. So single room, you can pay 359,980 yen for 6 months. And for the shared room, it's 216,300. So you can also extend the dormitory if you want, but all the time, the term will be 6 months. These are few event activity photos that we have, not only studying Japanese or in other courses. We also have few events that you can take part, which is kind of free of cost. And we plan to, hold a lot of events, at least 100 events each year. But because of Corona, we can't do that right now. And let's see how it goes in future. So yeah, you can take part in the events. So that's all from our side. And if you have any question, you can see there are 3 email addresses written here. You can email us in Japanese, English, Nepali, Hindi, whatever it is. You can contact us and we can let you know further information. And that's the end of my presentation. And if you have any question, you can ask me, turning your mic on. And also you can use the chat session so that I can reply you.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
As you said, I don't have to gain any at least N5 of JLPT certificate, right? Only 1,500 hours of
150.
Oh, sorry, 150 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Is that proven in a Japanese course certification or something to be brought to the Japanese embassy or something?
Which country you are from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Indonesia. And what is your last graduation? Are you high school grad or just first year?
Tanki Daigaku.
Diploma. So, okay. Is it a 3 years diploma?
3 years diploma.
And it's a government approved diploma, right?
Yes.
So in that case, you don't need to show 150 hours of Japanese language study. So
on my diplomatory certificates.
Because if you have a high school graduation, you need to show 150 hours of Japanese language certification. But above, like a polytechnic diploma and diploma or bachelor or over bachelor, you don't need to show Japanese language study. But it's better if you have it. If you do not have it, still you can apply.
Oh, even if I don't have the 150 hours of Japanese learning experience before, I still can apply to the Japanese embassy?
Embassy, you have to apply to us first, and we will apply for the certificate of eligibility at Fukuoka. If you get approved, then you can apply for the embassy.
Okay, I understand. So only わかりました.
As you were saying that you are right now uncertain about the online classes or offline classes. So I was asking if a student has to come in October 2021, will the student know about the offline and online classes before going to Japan?
May I know your name?
Anisha.
Anisha, you applied for October session, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are waiting for your result, which will be coming out next week, maybe 26th, I guess. I don't know. So if you get approved, we will send you the certificate of eligibility, but we are not sure when the classes will start because Japan is still closed for the entry. And we are planning to have online classes for the October intake students, but it has not been decided yet. We will contact you individually when it will get decided, but we are waiting for the result right now. After the result, we can decide, you know, what we can do.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
I have one more question.
Sure.
Is it like practical to walk from the dormitory to the school?
Can you repeat?
Can you like go to school from the dormitory by walk? Is it practical?
Yeah, on foot, it takes 10 minutes max.
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so there are a few questions. Okay, 300,000 and 600,000, what is this? Okay, so you know that we have courses in April and October. So April intake is 1 year and 2 year. October intake is 1 year and 1.5 year. So if it's a 1.5 year program, then the next 6 months is 300,000 yen. If it's an April program, and which is the next year is another year, that means 600,000 yen. How can I study online? Right now, we are not offering any online classes to the new students. What about the payment method? Okay, so usually students need to pay first year at a time and then the second year by installment. But right now we consider installment payments. So you have to contact us further after this session by email. Then we can let you know that how much we can do for you, like the installment thing. Okay, if I want to go to Japan for Japanese language course, what kind of requirement do I need to? I'm from Bangladesh. Okay, Bangladesh. So I don't know how much, what is your last graduation, but there are, depend on your graduation level, you have the document changes. But for the Bangladesh, its basic thing is you have to submit application form, last graduation certification, then sponsor documents, which is bank balance certificate, 1 year bank statements, and jobs. If the sponsor is working, or the job certificate. If the sponsor having business, then a business license certificate, and then passports. Yeah, and if there are any gaps, or if there are any overlaps, you need an explanation letter. So we we guide students individually. So if you contact us individually, then we can let you know which documents are required based on your country. Okay. Is there a kitchen and bathrooms in the shared rooms? In the shared dormitory, you have a bathrooms inside your room and kitchen is shared. Each floor has 2 kitchens. Could you please send the PP document after the live session? I can obviously send it, but the problem is the PP PowerPoint slide is the file size is bigger. It won't go there, but I can.
Oh.
They can mail us and we can go.
Yeah, you can mail us. I will write an email here, so you can mail us here, or I will share a kind of a admission guideline where you will get all the details. So that's our email address, and I will share a kind of a document from my computer. Okay. Jasso. This one. That's our admission guidelines. So you can have a look at that. I already shared in the chat. chat box. Is there any age limit? There is no age limit for studying Japanese. $15,000 to minimum fund to apply. Yes, for the 1.5 year or 2 year program, $15,000 you have to show. Does the school offer advanced Japanese courses, N1 equivalent? Yeah, we offer N1 course, N1 classes as well. Usually what happens here, like after coming here, you have to take a placement test. Based on your placement test, we decide the classes. So obviously we have higher classes. Is there any, okay, how can I contact you? I already shared the email address. What is the amount you need to show in the account statement or in our sponsor account? So amount I already mentioned, but let me mention it again. For 1 year program, you have to show at least 1 million yen equivalent, or how to say, $8,000. And for 1.5 year program or 2 year program, you have to show $15,000 at least, which is around 1.8 million yen. Okay. Okay, some schools needs 3 years of tax statement. Some school is 1 year, which is the migration. Okay, depend on the school and college. The documents varies. For us, we require 1 year statement. So if you're applying to FFLC, just 1 year bank statement is required. So many people have asked about the payment method. So there are installment payments available. You just need to contact us, and based on that, we will reply you one by one. I studied in Saitama Language Institute for 1.5 years. Recently, now I want to study again to take on. Okay, so someone asked that he studied in Saitama Language Institute for 1.5 years and took N3. So if you want to apply for our program, you can apply for a higher level program, like not the Japanese language course, but in the other courses like career course or advanced study course and hotel course. So you need to ask us. So you need to send us an email so that we can guide you individually. If my son is coming to study Nihongo as a father, can I come along with him? You can come with your son, but you need to apply for your own visa, like a tourist visa. School will only apply for the student visa. If I'm going to join April intake, all the process for entrance documents are made by myself. COE visa, okay. So I don't know which country you are from. Based on the country, I can tell you, but if you are from subcontinent countries like Nepal, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, then you need someone to help you out. But before that, please get back to us, knock us, email us, then we will let you know and how we will guide you how to do that. Please let me know the exact date of registration and date of. Okay, please let me know the exact date of registration. And okay, for that, we are currently having our April 2022 intake. So to apply for the April 2022 intake, you have to get back to us with all your documents by mid-November. That's the last day we can wait for you. Do we need to send mail to the address you sent to get the file? You need to send a mail to get the address you sent. Yeah, please use that email address. Will you share recording of this session? It will be still difficult because the file size will be bigger, but I shared our email address and admission guideline. So contact us through that because we are only 3 persons here to follow you up. So we will know that who is contacting us. Maybe I think, yeah, just my colleague said, like, as my colleague said, like maybe Jasso will share the video session with you guys in the website. So please follow the Jasso website. And obviously you can contact us directly. Learning N4 from Mosai, India. What should I do for study in Japan? Where I can apply first school or institute? It will depend on you. You have to look for your school. You have to look for the, like the school that it will suit to you. So if you are applying for FFLC, just get back to us. I entered in the Zoom meeting in the middle. Can I watch the video on YouTube again? Okay, we have a promotional video here. I already shared, but let me share it out again. This is our promotional video from YouTube. Okay, so this is a kind of a new video, and it's a demo video from our side, which is not yet on air. So it will be available until this month, and you can watch the video, but please do not share with any other. So here you go. It's a funny video, so I hope you're gonna enjoy that. Okay, I hope it will clear and for December and our learning skill. Okay, December. If you are clearing out December, you cannot. Okay, so someone asked, like, he wants to apply for the N2 program, but he already completed N4. He will be completing N4 by December, but this is not enough to, I mean, you can apply for the Japanese language course, and then when you come here, based on your placement test, we can assign you the class, but it's not guaranteed that you will get the N2 class. Do I need to be 18 plus? Yes, you have to be at least 18. Is Japanese hard? It's Japanese hard, yeah. It depends. It depends on how you study. So yeah, it's a bit hard. Okay. Do you have any recommendation to look for universities, academies working? Okay, for the universities, you have to look for it by yourself, because we are vocational college. We just introduce us, and also to our students, if they're going for the universities, maybe we bring few brochures and prospectus for you so that you can see and have a look and then, you know, apply for that. Do I have to submit all the documents to you first, then you submit? Yes. So the process is, when you are agreed to apply for our program, you have to let us know, and we will send you the list of the required documents. Based on your documents, you have to prepare those, and you have to send us the scanned copies for checking. So we will check all the documents and let you know if you have to correct your documents or not. When all the things will be ready, so based on the country, you have to send us the documents by courier or, you know, by scanned copies. So it will depend on the country you're applying from, your country you're applying for. And when we submit those documents to the immigration, the result will come out after 2 months. And if you are eligible, you will get a certificate of eligibility. And then we will send you the certificate of eligibility, and you have to apply for the student visa from the local embassy in Japan, local embassy of Japan in your country. So that's the whole process. Are there any Malaysian students? Malaysian students? We have had Malaysian students. We have a collaboration with TK Malaysia. So it's a quite big university in Malaysia, TK University. So we have a collaboration. We get students from there. So right now they are waiting to come to Japan because of the entry restriction. They are not being able to come. Any scholarship from Fflc or Jasso while studying academic year? We have scholarships, but for the second year students, we have Jasso scholarship, we have Fflc scholarships. Okay, hi, can you send this presentation on email? Email, it's not possible because the file size is big. I already shared the admission guideline and a promotion video and an email address. So please contact us. We will try to help you out through that. This meeting will be in YouTube. I don't know, this meeting might be shared by Jasso. Please check the Jasso website. And if you are not being able to find it out, just contact us. Hello, are there any scholarships for the Japanese courses? There are scholarships available, but from the second year, not in the first year. So you have to pay for that. Okay, please summary a little about what is the fee for 1 year and the accommodation is included. Is that fee or those? Okay, so tuition fee and accommodation fee will be different. So you have to pay for the tuition fee and accommodation fee separately. I already shared the admission guideline there. So you can see 1 year course, 1.5 year course, 2 year course tuition fee, you will understand. If you have any confusion, just let us know. Please summary a little. Okay, that's gone. Can you repeat the application process again? Okay, let me repeat it. Okay, so right now we are working for April 2022 intake. the deadline will be the mid-November. So within mid-November, you have to submit all the documents to us, and we will check it out. We will fix all the errors, and then when it will be ready, we will submit the documents by the beginning of December. And we will wait for the result until the COE result comes out, which is in end of February, maybe 2.5 months. And then if you get approved, if your certificate of eligibility approved, we will send you the original, and then you have to apply for the student visa from the Japanese embassy in your country. That's the whole process. So it takes a time, it takes 6 months, at least 6 months of time to get everything done. So you have to be patient for that. Please list of the required documents to register. Okay, the documents we can email you in case if you you have to email us, and we will let you know the list of the requirements. Because one thing you have to understand that country by country, the list of the required documents varies. Like the list of the required documents needed for Nepal is different than the list of the required documents needed for Malaysia. So country by country, it varies. You have to let us know by email, and then we can send you the list of the required documents. After 10th grade, I have completed my diploma in civil engineering, Polytechnic Institute. Okay, so it means 3 years. So Bangladesh equivalent to 14th grade. Okay. If I do so, do I want to learn Japanese? You do not need to learn Japanese because you already have a Polytechnic Institute diploma. If you are graduated already, you do not need to show any short courses on Japanese, like which is 150 hours. You don't need to submit that. Okay. Can you send our college brochure, your college brochure leaflet that includes admission at? Okay, I will take a note on that, and we will try to send you that. In case if we forget, please email us. Okay, let me send you the email address again. Yeah, info. Okay, so that's the email address. Please email us and we will get back to you. Okay, is there any question from Mike? No? No. Okay. Apart from the tuition fee and dorm charges, how much minimum bank amount is required for my sponsor? Okay, it's overall financial sponsor. You don't need to think about the tuition fee or dormitory fee. You have if you're applying for 1 year program, you need to show 1 million yen equivalent amount of money. If you're applying for 1.5 years or 2 years, you have to show 1.8 million yen amount of money. So it doesn't matter whether it's included the tuition fee or accommodation fee. All you have to show it together. Is there any other questions? Okay, installment payments are available. Like someone is asking about the payments. So installment payments are available, but you have to contact us and we will let you know how it goes. So yeah, email us. I think you can it's better if when you email us, just let us know that you took part in the Jasso seminar and you have a question so that we can track you guys. Okay, you listen to us and then we can guide you properly. Is there any 2 weeks to 3 weeks course to study? We do not have short courses because we are vocational college. That minimum courses that are available is 1 year. So you have to apply at least for 1 year. I have a question. I have received the email from Jasso about second meeting. Must I be there? I do not know which meeting you're talking about. Maybe it's better if you contact Jasso directly again. And our session will be uploaded to the Jasso site, so you can have a look at that again. I asked because here in Colombia. Okay, I think you're gonna get a recorded video there from Jasso site. So when you check Jasso site later on, maybe you will get the recorded video. And later, if you have any question, you can email us. Will we get certificate for joining the meeting? I'm sorry, you will not get a certificate to joining the meeting, but you will get knowledge, which is power. So yeah. How much cost a single room? Okay, it's 316,000. Let me check. Single room. 359,980 yen. I have completed for a join and can I complete into okay, 1 year program. I'm not sure whether you can complete into program, but based on your class, if you are in N4 level or entry level, maybe you have a chance to complete N2 level in 1 year. We are education consultant. You can contact us for getting information. Okay, would you please email us directly because we cannot contact you directly. Please email us so that we can get back to you for further mutual understanding. Thanks for the knowledge. Okay. What are the difference between 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 year course? Good question. So 1 year, 1.5 year, you will get a graduation certificate and you will get a Japanese language knowledge. But if you study for 2 years, you will learn Japanese language more and you will get an associate degree, which is under Ministry of Education, Japan, and it is quite important. 359,980 yen for 6 months single room. Yes, in the IG post they said first half. Is there second half right now? Where are the 2 halves? First half and second half is gone. Yeah, so
it's almost the end of the session now. That's the end of the session. So you need to, you need to contact us by email in case if you have any question. Is 100% scholarship for the second year? There are, but very few based on some certain conditions. If you can fulfill it, then you will get it. It's not for all. It's not for all, yeah. Do we need to learn Japanese, and do we do the JLPT test to enter master degree in Japan? If you're applying outside Japan, like directly in the master degree, you do not need JLPT test. You need a TOEFL or IELTS, I guess. But if you are applying inside Japan, all you have to do, I mean, in both cases, all you have to do is to get a professor who will recommend you, to come to Japan for the master degree program. So in Japan, you don't contact with the university directly. You have to contact the professor first to get a master degree course. 315,000? No. 359,980. I will write it down. 359,980 yen for the single room for 6 months. Okay, are we gonna prepare for JLPT or gonna certification course for the institute only? Are we gonna get prepared for JLPT, or is there gonna be a certificate course for the institute only? If you have a 150 hours Japanese language certification from your country, that's also okay. If you have JLPT, that's better. So either one is okay. So I don't need JLPT certificate or TOEFL. I don't know. I think the same person who asked me, like, I think you already graduated Polytechnic, so you do not need JLPT certificate or TOEFL. There is 100% scholarship for Japanese students only. There is no 100% scholarship for Japanese only. You mean to say Japanese course? We do not have a scholarship for the first year. Yes, it's including everything: gas, electricity, water. 359,980 yen for 6 months, including all utilities and internets. But for the food, you have to pay for that. Any more questions? We have 3 more minutes.
We have 3 more minutes. Haruka. Regarding the promotion video, please watch it until this month. And in case if you want to apply for our program, contact us, but please do not share this promotional video. It's a demo video. So just watch it for your reference. I am going to share the promotional video again. Okay. What's the fee for 1 year? I already shared the admission guideline here. Please download it and you will get the 1 year tuition fee there. That's admission guideline again.
We will confirm on Monday.
We can confirm about your email by Monday because today is weekend. Saturday, Sunday, it's not possible to check the email, but Monday, definitely we will get your email and we will get back to you. And I will also copy your email address. Okay, so I wish you all the very best for your higher study in Japan, hopefully, and please stay safe, stay healthy, stay hungry, stay foolish, and keep studying your Japanese language. And if you have anything to know, let us know, and we will get back to you as soon as we receive any email from your side. And take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様です。